Hello, I'm Claire-Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the energy update for all signs for Saturday the 12th of August 2023. I've got 2 prize draws running every month to win a private reading with me worth 160 Australian dollars. For one of the draws, all you need to do is be a subscriber of this channel, click like on this video, leave a comment on it. You can enter as many times as you like by doing the same thing on any of my videos. Second way is watch my pick a card reads. When you purchase a deeper dive, an extended reading from the pick a card reads, you'll get an entry into another draw as well. I have a live show 3 times a week here on YouTube. It's called Psychic Cafe. I give mini reads, 1 question readings in there. And so you can book those at any time on my website behealing.com. I'll pop a link for it in the description box below and also one up there too. And I'll do your reading right at the start of the next live show and then send you the link to the replay. So you don't need to come live if you don't want to. Alternatively, you can come live and you can book while I'm live too. I also offer private readings from my website behealing.com. You can find a link for that in the description box below and also one up there too. I get those out within 48 hours if you're ordering them. If it says it's all sold out, it's just sold out for the day, so do check back a day or so later. And if you've got questions for a reading, click on the Contact Us page, put your questions in there. So let's have a look what's in the energies today. Retrieve the card off the floor. Turning the future. So long-term kind of stuff. Looking ahead. Doing things for the long term. Not expecting immediate results. Thinking of perhaps delaying gratification. Think of long-term stuff. If you've got a choice to make today, choose the one that's better for long-term rather than the short-term stuff. We've got imagination. Could be away with the fairies today, in your mind, staring out of the window, imagining things. I found myself doing that this morning. I went for a walk on the beach this morning. And you know when you're walking and then you just realise you've just kind of entered a dream state? I'm like, oh, I wasn't there. I was having a dream. Could be a day like that. Direction. Feeling direction and purpose. Perhaps changing direction as well today. So let's have a look. What else in the energies today? What's going on? Tell us more. Chicken Cat's getting better now. She's putting a little bit more weight on. She was all so skinny. She's not been feeling very well, but she started eating a little bit more now. Still not back up to how much she used to eat, but I can't, her spine isn't as bony when I pet her anymore. She got so thin. The Empress. Nice energies to start. This is the Divine Feminine. She knows her worth. She knows her value. She doesn't go chasing anyone or chasing anything. But she is the Queen of all queens. So it's not to say that she's not the Queen of Wands. You know, the Queen of Wands taking action. She takes action, but from that very high self-esteem kind of a place. We've got the 5 of Wands. This is about reaching higher. Going for more. 8 of Pentacles, receiving back from work that we've put in, something paying off now. Or if we're talking about tending to the future, this could be putting efforts into something that's going to pay off in the long term. We've got the 5 of Pentacles, feeling left out. 7 of Pentacles, because you're investing into something. So you might be investing into your time today into something for the long term, and then you might feel like you're missing out on something else, perhaps social life or something like that. Other people might be going out while you're not, because you're investing otherwise. So you just might feel like a little bit of missing out. The Empress. Tell us why the Empress is here today. Divine Feminine. 10 of Materials, growing something for herself. So the 10 of Materials is like when you build something for the long term. So, but from a place of high self-esteem. So you might be reaching higher to build something for yourself, to build more for yourself in the long term. And it's coming from this place of like high self-esteem. Like, I deserve more and I'm going to get more now. Setting out on that path kind of thing, and the truth is behind that. So you might just be realizing that you deserve more in life and reaching higher. 5 of Wands, 8 of Inspiration, and determined to follow that path. This could also be speaking out about that as well, that you're reaching higher now. Yeah, teaching is behind that, so you've learned. Perhaps not to put yourself in second place, you know, to reach higher. No one's going to kind of gift you the things that you want. You're going to have to get out there and get it for yourself. So you might have learned that kind of the hard way, maybe by you know, a lot of kind of religious and spiritual teachings might have us believe that if we're just a good person, then all the good stuff is going to come to us eventually. And nothing wrong with being a good person, but you can't just be a good person and expect all the good stuff to come to you, right? We have to have direction and purpose and build those things ourselves. And there might just be that realization today that if you want something in life, you want to have an experience in life, or you want to own something for yourself, have something for yourself, then you're going to have to put something in place to make that happen yourself. Eight of Pentacles, and this is what you could be doing here, is kind of investing your time into something that's going to pay off in the long term. Generally, things that pay off in the long term, we have to put effort in, perhaps a lot of effort in up front, without any return from it for some time before it comes good, and then it pays off more in the long term. What's behind that? You could be excuse me, getting clarity about that, Muse of Voices. Clear about what you can invest in that's going to pay off for the long term. What's behind that is reunion of souls. Reunion of souls. Eight of Pentacles, Muse of Voices. You might be clear. I don't know. I don't see how someone else is involved here, but it might have something to do with remembering somebody that was in your life that had that clarity and that purpose and went for things. I don't know whether they will actually be coming back into your life, or you might be asking someone for advice, but you might realize that you had somebody, or you have somebody like this in your life that does invest in long term, and you might be asking them advice. Seven of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, but you might feel like you're missing out on other things. Yeah, Three of Inspiration. So you're waiting for divine timing, but it feels like the threes can often be about other people, and so your time will come. Like if you feel like you're missing out on your social life while you're putting your time into something else, then that will change. That's going to change. Three of Inspiration. It's not going to be forever that you'll be missing out. What's behind that is divine timing. There you go. You see? So Three of Inspiration is like waiting for divine timing. It's waiting for that right time. So you will get that more balance and perhaps social life, if that's what you feel like you're missing out on with this Five of Pentacles. Perhaps in a better way further down the line when it's divine timing for you. And perhaps with new kinds of people as well. What about our love lives today? Is there anything going on with our love lives today? Wait, don't rush into it. Bide your time. Allow nature to take its course. And manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become a reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. Very nice. What else in our love lives today? What else in our love lives today? See the bigger picture. So in your love life as well, looking at the long term, seeing the bigger picture. Not rushing into things. Manifesting miracles, especially with that Empress energy. You know, the first card out in the tarot is often the most important card of the day. The energies of the day. We've got influence and guarded. Okay, so what other people are saying about someone could have you be feeling guarded. Interesting. What else? Neediness and using. Okay, these are kind of opposite energies. I'm getting this feeling that this might be your energy. You don't want to appear needy, but you also don't want to appear like you're using people too, like playing games. And it might be hard to find that kind of middle ground where you're happy with your behavior, you know, because there's so much like information out there right now online. And it's almost like, because people talk about extremes and something being toxic, you know, the answer is always balance, right? But as we get into that balance, we're going to be either side of it. And if we're judging ourselves when we're either side of it and questioning ourselves whether we're toxic, like, am I being too needy, or am I using them? And maybe it's not the most helpful questions to ask ourselves. Sure, it's good if we're on an extreme to be woken up to these things. But, you know, if we're on either extreme of that, we need to find our balance, right, with it, so that we can be empowered and empowered in a relationship, but also interdependent with them, you know, is that balance. But I'm just getting like there could be self-judgment here about, you know, am I toxic, that kind of thing, or feeling like, oh no, I'm being needy, I don't want to be needy. But perhaps you're not being needy, perhaps you're in that balance, and there will be times where it's like, I need more energy from you, or you know, or being empowered and kind of taking your space from someone, and then you're wondering if you're using them, you know. It might be just a little bit of a grey area today with all of that. What else in the energies today? Cards want to be on the floor today. Tree, affairs with your family stuff going on. I've got a key, successful outcome to your problems. We've got a rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross, and an egg. Success assured with good plans and hard work. There you go. That's that tentative of the future stuff there. Okay, so think of a yes or no answer question, because I've got a red and a green crystal in this bag. I'm going to pull one of them out very shortly for your answer. But this is just a bit of fun because it's a general reading, not a personal reading. If you want me to pull one of my crystals out of my bag for a specific question that you've got, and cards of course, you might want to book in for one of those one question readings with me. I'll pop a link for it in the description box below, and also one up there too. I'll do your reading right at the start of the next live show and then send you the link to the replay so you can watch it. Or you can come live and book while I'm live too. I can also use those in private readings, of course. Book yourself in for one of those. There's a link in the description box below, and also one up there too. Get those out within 48 hours if you're ordering them. After you've booked in, click on the Contact Us page. Put your questions in there. So how best to deal with these energies today? How best to deal with these energies today? Queen of Cups, nice. So the Queen of Cups, it's allowing yourself to receive more. So this could be that energy of like reaching higher. Allow yourself to receive more, to have more, to be more. The Queen of Cups, very feminine energy, that. Okay, so think of a yes or no answer question now. Pause the video if you're not ready for your answer. Your answer is no. It's a ruby. Don't do it. There you go. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click that subscribe button with that notification bell, and leave a comment if you want an entry into that prize draw for a private reading with me. I do one of these energy updates every single day of the year. I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show. Would love to see you in there and give you a mini read, so come along sometime. And I make 3 love picker card reads a week as well. You can find one of those right there right now. Watch that next if you want. Well, have the best day ever, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.